To Gourmet Holiday, we're in the last 55 minutes or so, and we have an only show at this price. So only 55 minutes to take advantage of going to Memphis, Tennessee, an award-winning restaurant, award-winning barbecue that is still family-owned. The gentleman who's turning this beautiful rib chop is Jimmy Stovall. He is a certified barbecue judge. He's been at Corky's barbecue for a quarter of a century. He started in the drive-through window.
That's right.
And worked his way up and brings us things that you cannot even get at the restaurant.
Yep.
Mic drop. This is why you shop here at QVC. One time only. This price is the lowest price you're going to see for at least 6 months. What does that mean? Through Mother's Day, through Father's Day, through the 4th of July, through Memorial Day. All your entertaining holidays,
Absolutely.
You're not going to see a lower price until August. So you're going to choose either that sweet and smoky or the Memphis smoke for 8 pounds, to break it down, for 2 pounds of these rib chops. 4 easy payments of $14.47. Ships to you for free. I have an auto delivery every 90 days, which locks in this phenomenal value. Just to kind of put this in context, these are completely made for you. You're heating and eating at $7 and change a pound of the meatiest. Like if you like barbecue ribs,
that's right.
This is the meatiest
and you love
piece
meat. Absolutely.
you can get. Jimmy Stovall, take it away, because
Yep.
I
Look
didn't
at these rib
understand
chops.
what a rib
Yep.
chop was.
So
Can
look
you
at this
explain
right
that?
here. So this right here, this is a bone-in chop. There are 3 or 4 bone sections depending, and again, each one of these is 2 pounds, so you're getting 4. I just wanted to show you this. We leave the bone in for 2 reasons. 1, for the presentation, because I think it looks amazing, and 2, because the flavor, when it's cooked in with the bone, is absolutely amazing. And so look at this right here. I want you to see the amount of meat. I'm cutting 1 bone off of one of these chops.
1.
Look at this right here. Look at the amount of meat that's on that right there.
And look how thick that is.
Look
That's
at
like
this.
2
Look,
inches
you
thick.
see this right here? That's 1 bone
Whoa!
of part of this. So let's talk about what's in here.
Yes.
So this bone right here, that's all the bone there is. A little bit, just enough. Great presentation to hold it. And then you've got a little bit of the baby back. You've got a little bit of the loin right here, and everybody knows how tender that is. And then at the bottom, you got a little bit of that roast. And it is, I say that it eats like a prime rib. That's sort of the consistency of it. But look, when's the last time you've seen a pork chop that has juice and tenderness like this right here?
And so how did you make this? This is our sweet and smoky
Yes,
you
so
have
this,
right now?
This is the sweet and smoky.
So tell us what you did.
Yep, so we season it, we put it in our hickory pits, we slow smoke it for hours and hours, and then we sauce it and individually package them at the very end. And I cut you a little tiny
yes,
piece.
Please.
And so this is something, if you went to a nice steak restaurant, they said we have a bone-in chop as the market special or the item for the night. It would probably be 1 or 2 bones. Each one of these has 3 or 4 bones. Isn't the consistency amazing?
This right here is a date, right? So I got the chop. I'm looking for my nice red wine.
That's
I want
right.
a full-bodied something. Or maybe a great craft beer to go with this.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is the lowest price you're going to see for at least 6 months. We're looking at 8 total pounds that will be shipped to your home. This was the sweet and smoky. Can we go to the other flavor just so we can...
So the sweet and smoky, again, a little bit sweeter, nice
Delicious.
balance. This is the Memphis smoke. You can see this is a darker flavor, darker color sauce. This is, this is our newest sauce that we have right here. And we took the original Memphis style sauce. We stepped up that smoky flavor, the darkness and a little bit of sweetness from that caramelized brown sugar. Gives it just a little hint of sweetness, but the Memphis smoke truly gives you the fantastic flavors from Memphis. I don't know, mess with the left
That's
hand
all right.
here.
You know what? I
Here
just
we
have
go.
to say, Jimmy Stovall, I
Here
can
we go.
hear Marvin Gaye. I can
Look at
see
this.
people playing spades or
You see this?
hearts or
Absolutely.
midwest, like outside, listening to some blues, having
Yep.
some great music. They got their plate. They've got potato salad. They've got macaroni salad.
Absolutely.
Coleslaw. And that's like the summertime. But get it now. You're getting this. You're going to be entertaining for Easter. You're going to be having family over.
Yeah, and we usually
And
only do
it's
these
8
around
pounds.
the holidays because, again, it is a little bit nicer of a presentation.
Yeah.
Because that's why we leave the bone in it. So when you're carving it at home, every person can get one big piece. If you've got big eaters, or you can split one of these. But I just want you to see the thickness. When is the last time you've seen a chop this thick? I mean, look at this. Look how much meat is on
That's
here.
crazy.
Look at this.
That's
and it
crazy.
is loaded with flavor.
So that was the Memphis
This is
Smoke.
the Memphis Smoke. I'll cut you a little piece here.
Please.
And again, I want you to be happy with these. So it eats sort of like a prime rib. That's sort of the consistency, and you get that fantastic smoky flavor. The sauce just complements the flavor of that meat. And all you're doing is heating and eating. How's that Memphis Smoke? It's good, isn't it?
Okay. That's smoky. I feel like I'm going to have smoke. Oh, I love it. A little richer, a little deeper.
That's right. It is.
That's
darkness,
savory.
a little bit of that caramelized brown sugar.
Wow, is that nice? Let me share with you exactly what we're talking about because we've got 500 spoken for
Wow,
already.
thank you.
I'm going to walk around Jimmy Stovall. This is the only show at this price. So what that means is this under $60 for 8 pounds of award-winning Memphis barbecue that comes from that award-winning Corky's barbecue. This is coming to your home for 4 easy payments of $14.47. All you're going to do is choose your seasoning or your rub, if you will.
The
rub.
sauce, yep.
The sauce. It is M67858. That's your item number. Lowest price you're going to see for 6 months at, oh, wow, in 50 minutes. So at 7:01, this price is going to go up, and you'll not see a lower price for at least 6 months. So we're going to take you. That's why I'm like, think ahead about all the entertaining moments you have. You know, if you've got that freezer out in the garage, you've got that second freezer in the basement, I want you to stock up because this is $7 and change a pound. It's bananas. Like, when do you get to go to a fine restaurant and say, I want to get your rib chops.
Right.
I don't want a couple of them. I want 8 pounds of your rib chops.
8
and I want to get them at $7 a pound.
Absolutely.
They'd be like, and you are crazy. We don't quite understand what's happening here.
And again, I just want you to see the tenderness of this. Do you see this right here? With my hands.
Wow.
It just pulls right apart. It is tender and
Super
juicy
flavorful.
in every single bite. And the flavor is amazing.
Can you show us some ideas? Because I want to know, when we say heat and eat, what do I do to cook this? I mean, these are kind of fancy. I all of a sudden went the other way. I kind of went grilling them.
Yeah,
Can you
do
grill
that.
them? Yeah.
You can.
And I
So-
went like with family and
Absolutely.
family reunion on.
Absolutely. So you can take these and you throw them in your fridge overnight. And
Okay.
again, they're individually packaged in these 2-pound portions. So throw them in your fridge overnight. And if you're going to slice, you can slice them ahead of time. I like to go ahead and cook the whole thing at 350 for about 30 to 45 minutes. I cover it with foil so it keeps all the moisture in there. And then you just take the bones are up here on the top.
Right.
You just slice down the bone. And then if you want to, you could throw it on the grill.
Yep, get that grill
Or
mark.
you can, again, you can just serve it as is. But the presentation
It's
to me
beautiful.
is amazing. And again, just think of the consistency and the texture of a fantastic, perfectly cooked prime rib.
And now, do you sell these at Corky's Barbecue in Memphis?
No, absolutely not. We only do these here at QVC because, again, I like to bring the absolute best, fantastic products here at QVC.
Special items.
But we do them the same exact way. Will you
Look at that.
this?
I mean, this,
do you see how thick and meaty and juicy this is?
This is ridiculous.
I mean, seriously. And all this right here, as small as my pinky right there, I mean, that's all the bone is right there. The rest of this is one slice, and it's probably about 1 inch thick, one slice off of one of these chops. You can see right here, this is the smokers. You see those marks right there? That's the smoker that it goes on. Talking about old-fashioned
This is
barbecue.
crazy.
You can see those are the lines of the racks that it sits on when it's
and
slow
each
smoking.
of the 2 pounds is about 4. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, 3 or 4,
3 or
depending
4.
on how we cut it.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah.
I
So
want
again,
you
I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna cut the bone out.
Yeah.
all right? So here, take the bone.
So the bone's gone.
This is where the baby back part is. This
And that's
right
all the
here
meat.
is all meat off of one section of that 2 pounds. It's a
So-
lot of meat.
It's a lot of meat, but it's not just, oh, it's a lot of meat, throw away meat. This is great.
Oh my
this is
gosh,
already
it is phenomenal.
It is already labored over by award-winning, pit bosses in Memphis, Tennessee. This is an award-winning restaurant bringing us, it's Corky's Barbecue, only show at this price. So in just over 45 minutes, we're not actually going to have this price anymore. The price is going to go up. And so the reason that we talk about this, what does only show at this price means? It means that price goes up at 7:01, but it's not just that. It also means that this is the lowest price you're going to see for 6 months. So we kind of give you the heads up, like ding, ding, ding. You might see these rib chops come back, but they're not going to be this price. They're going to be a higher price from now through August. So if you know already, I'm hosting the family, I've got a fancy dinner that I want to do, I'm in charge of doing the club luncheon
Right.
or dinner, think in advance and get this, because I'm sure you've paid, a couple of pretty pennies for maybe your Thanksgiving turkey or what have you. This is under $60 for 8 pounds of meat, but it's not even 8 pounds of raw meat. It's 8 pounds of.
It is slow smoked.
Yes.
It's slow smoked on our hickory pits with hickory wood and charcoal.
Yeah.
Then we sauce it at the very end and individually quick freeze them and seal them up individually. But look at this. Look at the tenderness. Hold on, I'm gonna cut you a smaller piece.
Thank you, my friend.
And
I appreciate that. Yep, look at the tenderness. Keep going.
It's so tender. It's so juicy. And again, if you love Corky's or you love barbecue flavor, but you always are ready for more meat. You always want a little more meat on your ribs or a chop or anything like that. This right here, you will not be disappointed with the amount of meat that you get here.
I want you to think about it for church organizations. Maybe you're in charge of that. You've got civic organizations and commitments that you have, and you're in charge of creating a dinner for them. We're probably getting close to a countdown situation. If you want the sweet and smoky, I have 600 remaining.
Oh my gosh.
In the Memphis smoke, I have fewer than 5.
Wow.
This is a one-time only price, and if you're not shopping with us all the time, what that means is this is the lowest price you'll see for 6 months, A, and B, this price goes away in 46 minutes. At 1 minute after the hour, this price will be higher. Don't drop it in your cart and forget to check out, because you'll come back and you'll be like, dag, this wasn't that price. I have Alberti and the Hungry Mungries, my beloveds over there. Tell us what you think.
I am here with Lisa Marie and with Alex. You might recognize Alex from the Lori Felt line. And we are all like, well, okay, so if you're wondering what the bone looks like, by the way.
That is hilarious.
It's a beautiful bone. It's shaped like a smile.
That's fun.
Yeah.
It's like a wishbone.
I'm so happy we're getting delirious.
It's part of a wishbone.
So Marie Louise is just, she's shown us what the bone looks like. But Alex, this is your very first time testing on and tasting on Gourmet Holiday. Yeah, she has been begging for a very long time.
Begging for months. Let me tell you, I'm from the South. I'm from St. Louis, which is known for barbecue, and then I went to school in Nashville.
Okay.
So listen, I think I have some authority here. That's real good. It's real good.
It is so tender.
It is so, and the barbecue
flavorful.
sauce just on there. There's a saying, this ain't your mother's pork chop. Mom, I love you, but I've eaten really good pork finally.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I needed tears. I ate all she said but I cleaned my plate.
And you know what I love about this is that, like, if you love Corky's because you love the fall off the bone meat that they provide you with for their ribs, like their baby back ribs and all the different ribs that we present to you here at QVC, these are just like that, except you're getting tons of the meat per rib. It's outrageous. So I'm going to keep eating.
Yep.
We're going to keep eating. We've got to get Marie Louise another one.
Yes. Yeah, we do. Yeah.
All right. Was that good?
Yeah.
No regrets. Sorry,
that
not
good.
sorry.
It's so good.
It is that good.
I love Sorry Not Sorry. You know what? I got to give you an update of what's happening, because this is Jimmy Stovall. We brought in about 3,000 of these. In the sweet and smoky, I have 350 to go around.
Oh my gosh, thank y'all.
In the Memphis smoke,
that's this
fewer
one.
than 300.
Wow.
Auto delivery is really popular. Now, you've got great chefs in your home. You've got the master or the mistress of the grill.
Absolutely.
They're in charge. They're going to make the menu. Make sure you lock in this price. This is under $60. It's 57 and change for 8 pounds of Corky's barbecue. And exactly what Alberti said. The story is the meat. The story is if you love Corky's barbecue ribs, you're getting rib chops, and each one of the 2-pound rib chops has about 3 or 4, like 2-inch
giant. Yeah,
giant.
This is one
servings.
bone. This is one bone. And each of these 2 pounds, you're going to get 3 or 4 of these out of it. And so again,
will you remind us as we go which flavor is which?
This is
Thank
the
you.
Memphis
I'm sorry.
smoke. You see how dark and nice this is? This is a nice, perfect, tangy Memphis-style sauce. We've stepped up that smoky flavor for the true flavor of Memphis, and then a little bit of sweetness to go along with the tanginess from that caramelized brown sugar. That's why it's that nice and dark color.
So that's that dark color. It's
that's the Memphis
beautiful.
smoke.
I love it. Love how it tastes.
And the sweet and smoky. Oh, let me cut you a little piece.
Okay, and then this one's sweet and smoky,
this
my
is
friend.
the sweet and smoky. So the sweet and smoky, that's one of our newer flavors as well, and that's a perfect balance. There you go, right there.
Okay, so this is the Memphis
That's
smoke.
the Memphis smoke.
And
the
we're gonna
sweet
go to
and smoky.
Yeah.
Perfect balance of the sweet and the smoky. We stepped up the smoky paprika. It's sort of smooth, smooth like honey, kind of.
Yes.
So that's going to be sort of your choice there. But you can't go wrong with either one. The flavor's amazing on both. But again, it's all about that slow smoked meat and how much meat. Look at this on this side. I mean, that's got to be, 3/4 of an inch or an inch on one single bone of that.
Jimmy, you're just giving it away. I mean, I don't know. We just got lucky here for this little 3-hour window here.
Well, it's almost springtime.
It is.
It's almost Easter.